Welcome back to the Woolly Wolverine podcast. My name is Laura. Today's date is the 18th of March 2017 and we are up to episode 9. My word, I don't know how that's happened. Thanks so much to everyone who's subscribed and watched so far, and to all new viewers out there, welcome, and I hope you like what I have to show you today. So I'm coming to you from a small town outside Dublin called Kildare. It's also the name of a county, but I live in the town of Kildare, which is about a 40-minute drive away from Dublin. And I live here with my two sisters, my mum, my dad, and our cat Neo. Yeah, it's quite nice. Today it was quite rainy and disgusting and windy, but yeah, no, it's nice. And yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone out there. You can find me on, so administration-y stuff, you can find me on Ravelry as Woolverine. You can find the show notes for this podcast on WordPress at woolywolverine.wordpress.com. You can find the group for this podcast at the Woolly Wolverine podcast in the groups tab on Ravelry, and you can find me on Instagram as Woolly Wolverine as well. So if you want to join me on all of them, that would be great. If you want to keep up to date with all new videos that I upload, please subscribe and be sure to leave any comments and feedback down below because I'd love to chat to you guys. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. I've no finished objects again. I am a failure. Sorry. Wah wah. But we do have some works in progress. Same works in progress you've seen for the last probably 2 weeks, but we do have works in progress nonetheless. I mentioned a hat that I've been knitting for Dave's sister. It's just a plain 2x2 kind of ribbed hat. This should be done by tomorrow, or this evening even. So it's knit in Drops Alaska in just the black colourway. So it's going to I'm going to fold the brim and stitch it down once it's done. But another inch I'd say, just to have the right amount of slouch. And then I have a pom-pom to go on top, this lovely ball of fluff. It's faux fur pom-pom by Country Cowl Handmaids. And yeah, I think it will look quite nice once it's on. I made myself one, and I got two pom-poms. My one is slightly lighter brown. This one is quite dark and it has more kind of black tips, so I thought that would go nice with the black wool. So that should be a finished object. You guys probably won't see it because I'm going to gift it to Dave's sister. This is the Autumn Mink pom-pom. She has like 10 or 11 different colours. So I'm going to give this to Dave's sister. If she doesn't like it, I will keep it, but at the moment it is being shipped up to Dave's sister once it's completed. The second work in progress I have is my Hermione Socks. I cast these on last week and I've made a bit of progress on them. This has been 2 or 3 days knitting on these. So I did it in Drops Fable. So this is Drops Fable in the Silver Fox and this is the pink. So there they are. I really like this pattern. It's quite, it's nice texture. I'm sure everyone knows the Everyday Hermione Socks by Erica Luder. But yes, I really like the texture on these and I think it's definitely a pattern that I will knit again. I'd say another inch on these and then I will maybe another 2 repeats of the pattern, which is only a 4-row repeat. And then I will pop in the heel and go down the foot. I was only thinking, I was looking at some podcasts during the week, and 2 at a time socks is great for to avoid second sock syndrome. But if I had knit this much on one sock, I'd probably have a half object done. So I don't know. I love knitting 2 at a time, but it just seems to take really long. I've never knit any other way, so I don't know if I'd be a victim of second sock syndrome. I feel like I don't know. I'll probably stick to doing 2 at a time because it's what I know and it's what I like. But I might give toe up a chance. Might try a toe up sock because I've only ever done cuff down. And I might even try 1 at a time and see what happens. But for the moment, 2 at a time, cuff down, everyday Hermione's everyday socks. These are on my Knit Pro Zing 2.5mm, the 100cm cable, magic looping. So they are my sockaroonies that I'm working on. They're my March socks, so I still have 2 weeks to finish them, and I think I should. So I can enter them into the Grocery Girls sock bash for March, and add them to my box of socks. So my next work in progress is a cushion cover that I'm working on, which is my Dave the Deer cushion cover. So I'm making really good progress on this. So my progress keeper is there. That's where I was last week. So I've popped in the antlers here. So here he is. I really like this. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can see the colours there. Yeah. So this is cream. This is Signet DK weight, Signet Superwash, 100% pure wool. It's all the stockinette has it twisted really badly, but hopefully once it's washed and blocked, it should be straight or straighter. The contrasting colours here, I have these 3 here are in Superfine Alpaca. This is Lunar Grey, this is Lilac, this is Damson, and then this is Signet as well, DK in the purple colour. I think it has a shade number. I think it's 21999, 3 nines maybe. And yeah, I really like how this is working up. So I think once I put the cushion in it, it should widen out, and it goes with my room quite well. This is my bedroom. So I think it'll be quite nice once it's done, and I'm very happy with it. I bought some buttons to go to sew it up. Once I sew it up to close it, I bought them today, and here they are. Just little wooden buttons. I got 4 in a little kind of fabric and haberdashery shop called Hickey's in Ireland. It's quite popular and well known here. So just little wooden buttony toggles to go with Dave the Deer. So this is a pattern by Ruby and the Foxes, and I was showing this to my mum, and she said that the deer would be very nice on a jumper, which is true. So maybe in the future I'll knit one for my little sister with a deer on it. I think it'd be quite cute. So these are on 4mm needles, Knit Pro cubics, and yeah, I really like them. The back is absolutely terrifying. Look at the state of that. It's going to be a nightmare, an absolute nightmare to weave in, but just put a nice film on and hopefully it will fly by. So they are my works in progress. I also have my Cozy Memories blanket, which has seen no love, and also my Love Along socks, which I've done about 4 rows on, so there's no point in showing them. But yeah, that's all it for all the works in progress. I have a small little acquisition, which is a mini skein set that I bought from the Rainbow Cloud shop on Etsy. The details I'll have below in the or they'll be on the show notes on WordPress. So I bought a little set of minis by the Rainbow Cloud shop, and this set is the postcard from Rio set. So I'm thinking this fuchsia kind of one is going to go with the hedgehog fibres yarn that I showed last week. And then a couple of these will get added to my blanket. Probably this green. This pink one I'll probably keep for coordinating with socks at some stage. The lime. All of them probably will be for heels, toes, cuffs, or heels and toes. They're only 10 grams. 14 meters per skein. It's a deluxe sock base, which is 85 15 merino nylon. So they're super soft. So it came with a little extra 7 gram mini. This lovely pink and green and purple. And it's very soft. It's very soft yarn. So I'll add this to my blanket as well. And it came with a little light bulb stitch marker, which is so handy, and this little bee as well. Or is it a wasp? Not too sure. But little insect stitch marker. So really recommend. She does full skeins as well, I believe, and as far as I know, some of the skeins at the moment are on special offer. She's a UK based dyer. Kasha is her name, and super fast shipping, and she often has kind of special offers in her shop, so definitely go check it out. So this is a mini skein set. She does a lot of one-of-a-kind coloured skeins, so if you're looking for something a bit different and original, definitely go check her out. So that is all my acquisitions and knitty stuff. I just wanted to do a quick episode this week because I am going to a christening tomorrow, and I didn't want to miss a week because I am going away next weekend. Myself and Dave are going to Tipperary, so I will not be recording next week, but be sure to follow me on Instagram and I will keep you guys up to date as to what I'm up to there, and just see what I'm up to with my knitting as well next week. So this week was quite quick. It was a 4-day week in work because it was St. Patrick's Day, which is a national holiday here, which was Friday, which is great. So myself and Dave have a tradition where we go out to Howth, which is a small kind of fishing village or town. Probably village is probably a more appropriate word, in Dublin. And it's beside, it has a harbour. It's kind of lots of boats. I posted a picture on my Instagram yesterday if you want to have a quick look. We always go and get some fish and chips there because the fish is always really fresh and lovely in that area. There's some really, really nice restaurants. We go to kind of a chain fish and chip shop called Beshoff's, which is delicious. The batter is always really light and fresh, and the chips are always really good too. So I definitely recommend it if you're ever in the area. Or ever in Dublin, maybe go out for a day visit to Howth because it's quite pretty. There's a nice pier which you can walk down. We were kind of unlucky, the weather wasn't great. It was quite wild and windy, a bit drizzly as well, and there was the Dublin Bay Prawn Festival was on as well, so there was an absolutely atrocious singer who was singing all of Dave's least favourite songs. He wasn't very good. It was kind of a duo, I think, with a guitarist, a girl and a man, and they were not good. But I think that's pretty much all for this week. We watched a film last night called Bleed for This, which was it's like a boxing kind of film about Vinny Paz. I'm even going to try and pronounce his name. I know he changed it to Paz, so it's much easier, but it was really enjoyable. I really liked it. I really like kind of sports films and stuff like that, so this evening it's going to be quite quiet. I'll watch another film maybe, watch some TV, do some knitting, and then we're up early tomorrow to go to my cousin's christening. So yeah, I think that's all for the moment. Just a quick episode to keep you guys up to date at what I'm up to. I'll see you all in 2 weeks time, so happy knitting. and I'll see you then. Bye!